buyers and sellers in Greater Austin area. I am Chris Wan, a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway Home Services Texas Realty. I'm helping out all of the individuals who are trying to buy a home, mostly coming from the apartment. As a dweller, they are sick and tired living in a small apartment, and also their kids are growing up and they are looking for spaces. So they have to come up with the decision whether renew their current apartment, lease, or find a home of they dreamed until the moment. And surprisingly, with the same amount of money you're paying for the lease, let's say you're paying like $1,300, $1,400 per month for the lease, right? Surprisingly, you can get a home a little bit more than that level, closest enough. So you can have your own home, the bottom line. The real customer client cases in the past, and she was living in an apartment, small apartment. She was sick and tired, and the conclusion, I found a home for her, the brand new home, okay, and much larger, and the great living, and the kids loving the house, love the house. My client and her boyfriend loved the house. So that was the conclusion. And that time she had only less than $3,000 cash. But as you know, to buy a house, a lot of cash are required from your saving or cash on your hand before closing. The reason why is typically option money is required. If you're buying a resale home, typically like $100, $150, $200, $250, $300, depends on the listed home price and option period you demanding, right? And typically 1% of the house price is honest money you have to prepare. So let's say $300,000 home if you want to buy, then at least you think of $3,000 cash you have to prepare for that the buying process. Of course, it's not going away. Going to go to the balance down the road, but still you need cash upfront. What about the inspection? Yes, resale homes you have to normally you expect to hire an inspection. It could be $300, $400, $500 appraisal. If you get a loan, your lender require you to pay for the appraisal fee. That is, it could be $300, $400, $500. It depends on the size. So let's say approximately $800 or up to $1,000 or more. Okay, so you have to have that money upfront. Closing costs. On the closing table, and it depends on the situation, but mostly like 3% or up to 7% of home value, home price. Let's say you're buying a $300,000 home. You expect to pay closing costs easily $10,000, $9,000, sometimes $12,000 or more. Okay, it depends on the situation, right? So meaning is you have a lot of cash you have to prepare. And not only that, the down payment, okay? If you think about 20% down payment, you have to have a 20% cash. What about the FHA? 3.5%. So if you're buying a $300,000, approximately $10,000 cash required for the down payment alone. So a lot of money you require to buy a house. But what I'm talking about, only $2,000 cash scenario. If you buying a home for your residency, primary residency, right? And then a little bit of using the situation. Let's do a little bit of brainstorming. Resale home new build. First of all, how to lower the down payment. Okay, there's several options. If you go outside of a city, why? Okay, city is getting crowded, getting expensive, extremely expensive, absurd, and tiny and narrow houses. But if you go a little bit outside, then you can make a double size, at least a 50% more in space. Okay, so in Greater Austin area, a lot of Liberty Hills, some of Georgetown area, and like a Taylor um, to eastbound, like Elgin, some of little bit of the Manor, or to the south, a little bit of Buda and that area, or further south, right? Then you can find a home. Then with the USDA loan, you can go down like zero down payment, okay? Or some lender, the builder could provide an equivalent loan, okay, their own term, but the same deal as a USDA. But what about you don't want like a rural area, you want to come inside? Then you may consider a down payment assistance program by Texas State or City of Austin, okay? Then you can lower the down payment closer to zero or that level. What about the minimized closing costs? And with the new build, okay, and the builder, and usually cover 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, okay, 5%, 6%, and sometimes even title policy. So meaning is lower, extremely most of costs of closing costs, okay, almost nothing, right? So we can eliminate this cost, okay. And then for the inspection, and still that's recommended, but new homes from the builder, normally they provide 1 year the builder warranty. So meaning is you have a 1 year window, so you can do an inspection, let's say 10th month, 11th month, and so you don't need that money right now. You can do it right away inspection or a little bit later, okay. So see, you can save a lot of money, so you don't need that much money required for the transaction. So through the financing, you can cover everything. So with this strategy, this is possible. Even 1,000 cash is possible. And for example, the one the new build builder, they can accept only $500 for the honest money for $200,000 worth home. Okay. Now another builder I know, they changed a policy recently. They accept on less than $100 for the honest money. So very little money required. So incredible way, and we can find a way, get your home sold with a little bit of cash upfront. This is good news. The thing is, not the all realtor knows all the options on the table. But good news is I'm the right one for you, because I know the resale homes and the brand new home specialist. So I can provide both scenario to you and make a right choice and compare it and best option possible for your needs. Especially you have a less cash reserved in your saving account. So don't just stick to your apartment living if you do not like it, okay? There's a way you can find your dream home with me together. So let me help you, okay? So you can text me so that I can, make a call to your convenient time. Please visit my website. You can get all of my contact information, or my blog information. Okay. Another way is text this number and message of this. You can access most of MLS available home information as of today, as well as having my contact information. Okay. So again, think wisely and hire a right realtor for your needs. Thank you very much, and talk to you again soon with a different topic.